Stunde 40 immer. Stunde 40. 100 Minuten vom Spiel.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome here to this press conference following the first semi-final here at the Winamax EHF Finals 2026. Just say, I think I can see it perfect. Okay, excellent. Then I do start again. So once again, welcome and good afternoon to this press conference, representing here the two teams playing this first semi-final from THW Kiel, head coach Philipp Icher, as well as goalkeeper Andy Wolf. And on my right-hand side, representing Montpellier Handball, head coach Eric Maté, as well as Rogerio Moraes. Philipp, my first question to you. I think it was not a game for those with the weakest nerves. You were up by 5, I think shortly into the second half. You saw yourself suddenly trailing by 2 before Andy's double save paved you this way to the final. Talk us a bit through this game from your point of view.
I want to say good evening. This is actually like midday here. To be honest, it was a typical Final Four semi-final match with a lot of emotion, with also both teams started with some technical mistakes. It was a little bit nervous, but the power in the situation, once against one, that was there. Both teams fighted a lot. We got a little advantage in the first half because we could play with our line player in such a period of the first half. Then we scored a few goals in the row, and obviously we had like great defense. Andy enjoyed the game well so far, and it was something from us. And but we knew, as always, in such a final four match that. The opponent Montpellier is very strong team, and they're gonna come. They wanna push. They wanna bring the situation. We didn't start it well in the position attack. They were like in the defense very strong for us for the beginning. So we had to after we were -2, we had to go with 7 against 6, and it worked pretty well. And also the offensive defense from us brought us back to on the path of winning, and definitely the last attack. I think that's Final Four how it should be. That Andy did a great match, and second the situation that we went through. I have huge respect for my guys. Because we played also like 10 minutes, one man down, which is against such a team like Montpellier is not always easy. That's even make it more valuable for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Eric. As you said, a very difficult, a very hard fought match. However, you did have the momentum in the second half, and suddenly the changes you made saw you being up by 2. Why were you not able to keep that until the very end?
Bonsoir tout le monde, c'est une très bonne question. Comment on n'a pas réussi à gagner ce fameux momentum à la fin du match? trouve que c'était déjà un très grand match avec beaucoup de combativité. Comme l'a dit l'entraîneur de Kiel, très tendu au départ. Je pense que les deux équipes étaient un petit peu nerveuses et c'est pour ça que le score était vraiment serré au tout début. Je suis assez fier de l'équipe pour plusieurs choses. La première, c'est que en étant dominé largement, on a réussi à revenir au score et même à passer devant. La deuxième, c'est qu'on enchaîne les grosses circonstances avec la Coupe de France la semaine dernière, un match mardi en déplacement en championnat de France et revenir à nouveau ici pour le troisième match de la semaine contre Kiel. C'était pas forcément évident à gérer. Je trouve qu'on l'a plutôt bien fait. Vraiment, félicitations à Kiel pour cette victoire. C'est copier-coller, on va dire, de l'année dernière avec un dénouement inverse. Ça sourit pour eux aujourd'hui, ça avait souri pour nous l'année dernière. C'est toujours de très gros matchs quand on joue contre Kiel.
That's a good question. It's true, it's all about momentum. I think it was a very good match with a lot of fight, a lot of combat. It was a very tense match, as Philippe said. I think both at the beginning, both teams were very nervous, which meant that it was the score was very tight. I have to say I'm very proud of my team to fight back from behind and then to go in front shows a lot of character. It's been a very difficult period, a difficult week for us in that we had the final of the French Cup last week, which we won. Then on Tuesday we had another match away in the French Championship, and then obviously this big match today. So that was three big games, and I think we've managed that period quite well. I'd like to say congratulations to Kiel on their win. Last year, it was the opposite. It was very, very tight, and we went through at the last minute. This year, it's different, and they go through.
Thank you very much. Andy, I think at the very end of the match, you saw that very visible sigh of relief and all these emotions that, were running through your team. I mean, even though one could argue you're only halfway through, what does this win and reaching the final already mean to you?
Good day at first. And of course, I'm relieved that we could have won this game because we struggled throughout the second half. We were up by 5, and Montpellier fought back bravely. Debonnet played a great match. Together with the defense, who forced us to throw from 9 meters or further, and he greatly saved those shots and put a lot of pressure on us, to be honest. And in the end, we couldn't score as good as in the first half. But I'm really happy about the mentality that we have shown throughout the match. That we didn't give up when we were down by 2 after leading, and came back and won this game. Last year, as it was mentioned before, we were the losers. Now we are the winners of the semi-final, but it doesn't mean too much so far for us because tomorrow is the game that we came for, and tomorrow we have to play even better to face a 100% strong opponent and get this title here.
Thank you. Rogerio, what does it take for you to bounce back for tomorrow and be ready for the match for third place?
Well, we had a very hard week. First of all, good afternoon to everyone. Congratulations to Kiel to reach the final. First, speak about the game. I think very tough game, very good game for the fans who came to the arena to watch it. Very intense, a lot of fights, many ups and downs in the game. Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to win. And the last minute, we have the chance. This is the sport. It is what it is. Heads up, try to prepare in the short time we had to play tomorrow for the third place. For sure, it's important for us to try to finish in the best way possible, to make a good game. And it's very hard to say something when you lose and don't reach the final. What is the goal to every team who is here? But we will see what we can prepare for to make a good game tomorrow.
Thank you. Then I would like to open the floor for questions. We would first start with questions in English, international questions. And if there are none, then I think we can open that up to either French or German, and I'll start with Jan Iltvan.
Actually, it was Hello, Jan Iltvan of L'Equipe in France. Actually, it was a question in English for Andy Wolf. How did it feel against all those penalty shots of Montpellier?
It was a lucky coincidence, or maybe a smart plan from our coach, that we trained for exactly this scenario in the last 2 trainings. We had a long session of penalty shootouts, and I think that helped us tremendously. And of course, I'm really happy that I could help with the statistic on the penalties to secure the victory.
Thank you. Yes, please.
For Mr. Wolf, can you speak about the last action of the game? Your 2 saves?
Honestly, I don't remember it too much because, of course, I was so focused on what would happen, and knowing that we would be 1 less if the game continued, and of course that we would have slipped or let the chance slip to proceed in the finals. I was just hoping for a save. Then I think against Dos Santos, I got hit on the foot, and fortunately the ball didn't come back perfectly to Rogerio, and I could save it again.
Thank you. Any more questions in English? Then, as I said, we can open it up to either French or German. And if, yes, please.
Juste pour Eric, comment tu juges le match des 2 gardiens, de Rémi qui a fait un super match, je crois qu'il fait 13 arrêts, et son adversaire?
Sorry, just translate. How do you judge the performance of the 2 goalkeepers?
De très bonnes performances, forcément. Les gardiens ont été à la hauteur dans cette rencontre, et c'est ce qui fait aussi que ça a été un bon match. C'est pour ça que je souligne que c'était un bon match. C'est que tous les acteurs à tous les postes, peut-être exception faite de nos tireurs de 7 mètres, mais tous les acteurs ont été présents, et ce qui a pu donner un très beau match, et donc forcément les gardiens en font partie.
Yeah, obviously both goalkeepers put in very good performances, which were up to the standard of what you'd expect for a semi-final in this competition. That's what made it a good match. They were obviously good, but also other players were, maybe apart from our 7-meter shooters.
Yes, please.
Eine Frage an Andi. Hattest du irgendwann das Gefühl, dass du in den Köpfen der Franzosen angekommen bist? Denn die haben sich ja eher dir angenähert. Erst haben sie noch Pfosten und Latte getroffen. Irgendwann standst du dann auch im Weg. Merkt man das irgendwie, dass da Nervosität gerade aus der nahen Distanz herrscht?
Ja, das wäre auf jeden Fall ein trügerisches Gefühl, wenn du davon ausgehst, dass du im Kopf der Franzosen bist. Aber natürlich, wenn du 2 Meter groß, 120 Kilo schwer bist, dann deckst du eine große Fläche des Tors ab, und in solchen Spielen ist es nun mal sehr unwahrscheinlich, dass Trickwürfe kommen. Das heißt, mit einer gewissen Agilität und eben der körperlichen Präsenz ist es in solchen Spielen für die Schützen schwierig zu treffen, und darauf habe ich gesetzt und hatte Glück, dass hier und da die Präzision etwas gefehlt hat.
Wenn es keine weitere. So if there are no further questions, then I'm happy to close this press conference. Thank you very much, and I wish both teams all the best for tomorrow and their respective games.